Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Robert, I have at my house a plate that has been in my family at least 60 years.
Yep.
And it was a plate that was purchased from a church on Katona Avenue in the Bronx. I was baptized in that church, and I believe my brother or two of my brothers, I'm not really sure. But anyway, so the church was the plate was a fundraiser for the church. The church was a Methodist church on Katona Avenue, and so that's where we were baptized. And if you had asked me where I was baptized, I couldn't have told you till way later in my life. I had no idea. So my mission one of these days is to bring that plate up to this church because it's still there. The place kind of looks like a castle, a small castle.
Yeah.
And so my mission is to go there one day for Sunday service and have this box, and hopefully I don't break the plate. It's survived all these years, and give it back to them and say, hey, look at this. This is a plate with the picture of your church right on the plate. It was a fundraiser for you guys. You're probably all too young to remember. Although you never know. There might be somebody old enough to remember, right?
There could be.
One of my favorite Methodist churches in this community is Druid Hills United Methodist Church, and a couple of the guys that we came to know over the years are in the studio today to talk about one of the best events you're ever going to go to. First of all, it's free. It's a block party happening this Saturday, and you got to go. It's fun. They've got a lot of fun activities, usually a lot of food. Bob Greene is here. We've known Bob forever, it seems like, and John Battin is here. I've known John forever as well, but this is John's first time in these new studios. And Bob, you've been here before,
yes.
Right? Okay. Well, good morning to both of you. How are you?
Good morning. Very good.
And Pastor Darrell Wayne Allen is the pastor, right?
Yes, he is.
That's the pastor's name. Okay. How are you guys doing? How is the pumpkin patch this year? Is it still going on?
It's still going on. We still have great pumpkins down there. They're holding up real well because of the cold weather.
Yeah.
This year we got our first load in later than we normally do.
Okay.
And so they came in back to back. So we had 2 trailer loads there within a week.
Oh, really?
And so there was just a massive amount of pumpkins. And as you know, and the viewers out there, that Larry and Robin, they wrote a song about our pumpkin patch.
That's right.
And so I haven't heard it lately, but maybe they'll key it up sometime and
well, you know,
play
we used it again this year because what we did. Do you remember we came by a few years ago and we took a bunch of photographs and we made a video out of it?
Yes.
Well, that was when we had old technology, and now we have new technology. It's more high def, so we redid it basically.
Yeah.
It's the same kids though. It was the ROTC and the other kids that helped.
The Boy Scout troop.
Boy Scout troop, right.
And a couple of faces of the members of the church whom I know have passed away since then. So.
Right.
Yeah, so anyway.
So it's good. Yeah, you've been friends to our church for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, with the pumpkins coming in and the weather holding well, we have a lot of pumpkins still out there to sell. And so it's not too late. Everybody thinks of Halloween as being the end of pumpkin season, but that goes on through. That's a fall thing with Thanksgiving.
Oh my goodness!
There's still a lot of pumpkins you can buy.
Well,
and bring them out and set in your yard alongside those nice mums you get at Bob Wine's nursery. You know.
There you go. Everybody remembers Jack-o'-lantern. Everybody forgets who, Robin?
His sister Heloise.
His sister Heloise.
Heloise.
Now, do you remember the story of Heloise O'Lantern?
No, I don't.
Heloise is the little pumpkin that goes in the Thanksgiving decorations.
Oh, yes.
And she has no face. She really does. But why does she have no face, Robin?
Because it's bowed while she's saying grace.
It's bowed while saying grace.
Very good.
Everybody thinks Jack-o'-lantern is an only child.
Sure.
Heloise O'Lantern, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it fits right in because us being a church and Thanksgiving coming up, part of our block party is thanking the community for supporting our pumpkin patch, which helps us with our discipleships and outreach within the community. So it's a thanks for giving that we can continue to give to the community.
That is awesome. So is it fun for you too? It's fun for the people who show up, I know that. Or is it a lot of work for you?
It's a lot of work, yeah. But with many volunteers that we've had, and we've done it several years, except for last year. Last year we had some financial problems in the church. We did not have enough funds to do the pumpkin patch or to do the block party because this is free. We give the hot dogs and the potato chips and the drink out free.
I was amazed the first time we were there. Rob and I've done a couple of them with the sketching, I think.
Yes, you did. Yeah,
and it's amazing that the people will come from everywhere, eat the food, play the. Do you charge for anything at the games?
Nothing.
Like
Everything's
the wall climb, the rock climbing thing, and all that.
That was free when we.
That was free.
Wow.
And we have a cake walk, which they'll be able to walk around and win a cake, and all that stuff is free.
Really? What kind of cake do you have?
Whatever somebody bakes.
You also had the law enforcement agencies out there about bicycle safety and car seat safety, and the EMT guys are there.
The bicycle rodeo in years past has been very popular, and in a moving situation when you observe kids who have never been on a bike before, and you can see the excitement. Yeah. Unfortunately, because of funding restrictions, the police department no longer has the bicycle rodeo, so we won't be having them this year or in the foreseeable future anyway. And so there's we anticipate having one of the police canine dogs there for people to get to know and pet, and the police will also be there with some material to pass out dealing with child safety and the like.
Yeah. Well, you one year before, I don't remember exactly how this conversation unfolded, but you were telling us about the outreach programs of the church. And when you say outreach, you think you're reaching out, and you think, the Congo, you think Middle Asia, but you were doing not only that, but also right in your own neighborhood. You had people you were helping.
That's correct. And part of our commitment on this little corner in Ocala is, one, we have the Easter tableau every year, where we're depicting the scenes with the crucifixion and the resurrection and all that good stuff, and all the things that we do to get the religion or get the message out to the people, to show that it's not about money. It's about giving, and it's about the giving back and giving them the opportunity to come and see what's available and how they can fit in and volunteer and help and maybe serve somebody else. Now, this year we don't have the police stuff, but what we have done is, as you know, I'm a member of the Lions Club, and you are on there with the train shows and all that stuff, but we are bringing in the Lions Sight Van this year. So they will be giving almost like a health fair where they'll be able to screen the people's eyes for glaucoma and the testing and diabetes. And then also with the Kids Sight program that the Lions Club have worldwide is to help with the children that need glasses. Normally, the children don't get screened until they're in the grade school, and they're going to be screening kids from 1 to 6 years old.
Oh wow!
So they'll be doing that. We'll also have the Masons, and I'm not sure whether it's the Shriners, but part of that. But they're going to be doing the Kids ID program, which is similar to what the police did. They'll come in, they'll take the pictures, they'll put it on a disc so you'll have it, and hopefully never have to use it. But they'll have all that stuff there.
Yeah,
so we've expanded some things to fill in and fit in to give the community a service along with fun. So.
And if there's people out there that are having rough times in their life and they just need somebody to listen to them or have some guidance, the pastor and other elders will be available to speak to them?
Yes, they will be. The worship committee has in place there. There'll be a table and a time. And I got to tell a personal story in the fact that a few years ago, we had the block party, and a young lady stopped by, and she met with our pastor. And afterwards, the pastor told us that this lady was contemplating suicide, that she didn't think there was any worth in her life. She stopped by here. She saw how we were giving back to the community and helping her, and after that changed her life. So that one person, doesn't matter how much it costs us to do that one person, it made it worthwhile.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that. I love stories like that. I love there's that one parable. It circulates every time I Now and then you see it on Facebook about the kid who throws a starfish back in.
Yes.
And somebody says, "What are you doing that for? There's too many of them." He says, "Yeah, but that one just got saved."
Right. I'm a very important person to that one starfish.
That one, yeah.
Yes.
And that's how we are. The Druid Hills United Methodist Church has been very visible. You have had you've had several pastors in the time I've known you, and everybody. It seems like this goes back before anybody. Is there any beginning to this? Somebody.
Block party?
Well, not just the block party, but you have so many things that are very out there, like the Easter tableau, like the pumpkin patch, like the block party.
The nativity, you have that.
Just the idea that for some reason some churches they exist. And that building is there, but you don't know anything. You don't know their people. They don't come on radio like this, like you guys do. So, how far back does that go? When did that mission statement, if you will, using a corporate word?
Druid Hills was established, I think, 55 years ago.
Yes.
And whether, of course, I wasn't here then, but
weren't born yet.
The loft, Larry. But there are some of the original people.
Oh, really?
That established that church are still in the church, and we've got adults in their middle ages who were raised in the church. And to me, that speaks a lot for that community of faith that you find at Druid Hills.
But somebody knew about public relations, again, just to use corporate terminology. Somebody knew about the importance of getting the word out about whatever it is you're doing. Somebody had that wisdom. And you've maintained it all these years.
And we're lucky we're on 17th Street.
Yeah, you're right there.
Well, that might be part of it too. Yeah, you're very visible that way. Yeah.
But we're a very small church. When you consider some of the other larger churches around, our average attendance is somewhere in 110 to 120 a week, and we consider a friendly church. And last Sunday, a couple came. They moved new to the area, and they said this is the third church that they've visited since they've been down here, and one church. Nobody in the church except the pastor said hello to them.
Oh.
And we invite them over every Sunday. We have a luncheon afterwards to get to know the people and them to know us. And they said, I can't believe how friendly you guys are. And so that's what it's all about. It's not about who you are, what what faith you are.
Right.
We all have the same leader up there that's given the message. And I would say that when you look at what's happening in the world, if more people had the service commitment, and like with the Lions, their motto is we serve. In our church, we say that we want to continue to learn, we want to lead the people, and we want to love them all. And so with those three things, that's our motto of our church, to do this, that we're learning every day, and we're trying to lead the people, and we also want to love everybody.
So you're feeding them.
Feeding them, yeah. And we do have a box for four that we have. If somebody's in need of food, they'll come in, and the people have a box together that'll feed 4 people for 4 days.
Oh, really?
And so they come in. So it's part of the commitment to the faith. Yeah.
You really embrace the community, and John, you also have programs for the children, for the adults, and also you allow service organizations like the Boy Scouts meet there.
That's right. We have affiliated with the church a Boy Scout troop, a Cub Scout troop, Girl Scouts, and Brownies. And they have various degrees of activities, but periodically they're out on the edge of the road on a Saturday selling barbecue chicken or ribs or something to raise money, and we appreciate it when the community stops in and
feed people
and helps them out.
Bob Greene and John Battin are here from Druid Hills United Methodist Church. This Saturday is their block party, which is free. The food is free. The games are free. Everything's free, and you can learn a few things as well as maybe you find yourself a new church or a church if you don't have one. We need to take a little break right now. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Some fog patches this morning, otherwise sunshine mixing with clouds today and warm. Watch out for a shower or thunderstorm this afternoon, the high 82 to 86. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy with a shower or thunderstorm in the area. Lows will range from the upper 50s in the northwest part of the zone to 66 in the southeast part. And for tomorrow, becoming partly sunny with lower humidity, the highs in the upper 70s to near 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Let's face it, nowadays it can be hard to find American-made products, and that's something that Cabinet Sales of North Florida is well aware of. That's why they're an authorized dealer of Wellborn Cabinetry, family-owned and American-made since 1961. Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your answer for complete turnkey kitchen remodels and whole house cabinetry. Their cabinets are finished with solvent-based enamels for a long-lasting finish that's second to none. Available in an incredible selection of door styles and colors to choose from to turn your dream kitchen into a reality. In-house design and drawing services are available. Come by and see our displays for yourself at the Floors of the Villages, 3935 County Road 216 in Oxford, or Exquisite Design Kitchen and Bath in Bellevue, right across the street from the Bellevue Library. So whether you're looking for bookcases, kitchen, bath, or outdoor kitchen, Cabinet Sales of North Florida is your one-stop source of quality cabinets. For a free estimate, call 352-427-2647. That's 352-427-2647. Cabinet Sales of North Florida.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
All right, 8 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. This Saturday, there's a block party over at the Druid Hills United Methodist Church. We're going to find out what exactly is there, what time you should be there, and I can tell you how much money you need to bring there, which is nothing. Bob Greene is here with John Battin representing the church. And so, am I right? No money?
That's true.
For nothing.
So everything is free.
Everything is free. Now tell me what everything means. You told me there's a train there.
Yeah, we have the choo-choo train that you occasionally see at various activities in the community. We have them coming. We'll have a bounce house. We'll have the big air inflatable slide for little kids, for the kids to climb up and slide down. Clowns. We'll have a clown group here, and a apparatus that's called a twin spin. It's one where you work your arms.
Really?
That powers the turning of the playground equipment.
So the dizzy machine. A dizzy machine?
It's kind of like it, except it's much simpler, but it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And there's usually a line among the older kids for that, because for some of the little kids, they're just not big enough to be on it.
That might be too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there'll also be games for the little kids inside the education building, like beanbag games and little bowling games and fishing for toys and things like that.
Let me ask you this. Do you need anything? Like if our listeners maybe have prizes or something, do you need that? I mean, How can we help you?
Well, if anybody wants to donate things, that's fine. We'll accept it and hand it out. I know with the food, I want to give a special thanks to Quality Discount Meats and Golden Flake Potato Chips and Winn-Dixie on Marykant Road for helping us out. Now, we didn't get donations from them, but we got concessions and stuff, so we got some things that would help with the process. So, yeah, we don't turn anything down, because if it's something that we can't give away at the block party, it may be something that someone in the community can use that's in need. So we can do that. For those people that are watching on the web here, we're not twins, okay? Somebody says once in a while that we look a lot alike if they see us out and about, but I just want to tell you, we're no relation.
Look like the Odd Couple. You don't look like each other. You don't look alike at all.
In our officiating days, we both officiated soccer, and occasionally one would get blamed for the bad game the other had the week before.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
But I also, going back to the block party, in years past, we've had people come with exotic birds and unique animals to just walk among the crowd and for the kids to pet and all. And this year we haven't been able to hook up with any of those folks. So
if you have
they got a miniature pony or the cockadoo bird, that sit on your shoulder, or the little tiny, really, really tiny goats and whatever.
Little tiny goats.
Yeah. Not just to bring one, so that the little kids get a chance to.
Now
you were
like the way you were making your hand motion. It looked like it was the size of a box of tissues or something.
Well, some of the tiny goats are like a chihuahua.
Really, and they're full grown.
Some of them, yes.
Yeah.
He's not kidding around either.
So if anybody wants to come, just come. You don't need a special invitation. We're talking from 2 to 5 o'clock on Saturday the 1st.
And I know where the church is, but I'd be making a big mistake if I assumed everybody did. So tell us where the church is.
It's at 1712 Southeast Lake Weir Road, which is 17th Street. The Pumpkin Patch Church. Anybody that's around in this time of year know where they're selling the pumpkins. So that's where it is. And if they need any additional information, they could call the church office, 629-5688. So,
do you guys have a website too?
There is a website. The website is www.druidhillsocala.org.
Did you know there's another Druid Hills United Methodist Church somewhere?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a beautiful church.
Because you get people who watch that video that we made, and they're not from here.
Right.
They're from that church.
We were talking to Tom Schmitz before, and he said that he was well aware of that.
Is that
church
right?
up there?
Is that right? Yeah.
I don't know if he ever attended, but he knew where it was. A little joke there for Tom.
Do you ever get Bob? Do you ever get mistaken for Larry David?
No.
Nobody ever says you look like Larry David?
No.
You
do I do? Really?
Well, not here, but sometimes on Facebook you'll post a photo now and then.
Oh, really?
Or somebody will of you.
Huh.
And say, oh, look, Dan is with Larry David today.
Oh, wow. That's good.
How about Dick Cheney after he thinned out a little?
You do also have a music ministry at your church, too. So you do have.
They're looking at you like we do.
Well,
on Sundays you have that.
Well, we have the choir that we sing there. Matter of fact, I don't know about. Well, you're in the music business and you love to listen to music, and I do too. And I was raised country western songs and stuff like that. My mother and father playing, and our choir is very small. Mm-hmm. And there's times that I close my eyes. The pastor may think I'm sleeping, but I'm listening to the music, and it sounds with those few people. It sounds like a whole choir.
Yeah,
because they're very good, and so you don't have to be big to be great. And that's, I think, with our church, we don't have to be big. We can still be great.
You guys are great. I'm not just saying that. I mean, you really always are vibrant and very much personable. Tell us about the. I know this Saturday is what we're here to promote, But tell me about the Christmas season. Do you have Christmas activities that we can maybe promote in advance?
Well, we have a Christmas cantata, and I'm not sure. That's where the choir sings a whole...
kind of like a mini Messiah.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And they'll have that. And
is
they'll
that date
advertise.
set yet or not?
I have
Not
no
yet,
deal.
okay.
I don't sing with the choir unless they ask me to sing.
And you close your eyes and listen. Close your eyes and listen.
But speaking of music, I can remember a few years ago where a couple came and during the pumpkin patch and sat down and gave us a concert, a very nice concert, and
Robin and the Giant.
That's right.
Oh, that was fun. Too. That was fun.
We appreciated that. People came with their blankets and lawn chairs, and we had that, and we're sorry that you all are tied up this year, that you won't be able to do face painting and caricatures like you have in the years past, which we appreciate.
Well, we've been doing more music lately than art, so yeah, we get a lot of calls to do it. We just kind of didn't hook up this year, but anyway, good luck on everything. Thank you so much for what you do and for coming in and being friends of ours for all these years.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This Saturday, go to the Druid Hills United Methodist Church, go to the block party, tell everybody you know it's free. You get to eat for free, you get to ride for free, the kids are going to love it, you're going to have a great time, and if you can help them out, give them a call. We've got to run. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you very much, Larry.
We'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
6.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Maine nurse Casey Hickox wanted out from her quarantine, and she went.
This morning, Ted and I just said we want to go for a bike ride.
You woke up and you wanted to
Here we are.